Hello and welcome back to Healthy Seniors Today. I'm Dr. Alan Brooks, a senior health expert based in the U.S. with over 25 years of experience helping adults over 60 lead healthier, longer, and more vibrant lives. In today's video, we're diving deep into an essential and often overlooked topic: the top 10 foods that may be silently damaging your body after the age of 60, and the healthier alternatives you should be reaching for instead. Whether it's affecting your kidneys, blood pressure, blood sugar, joints, or even your brain, the foods you consume daily can either be your medicine or your poison. Let's begin with why food matters even more as we age. After 60, your metabolism slows, digestion weakens, your body becomes more sensitive to sodium, sugar, and saturated fats, and chronic conditions become more common. This means that foods you could tolerate at 30 or 40 might now be accelerating aging, inflammation, and disease. That's why this guide isn't about dieting, it's about eating smart and aging strong. We're going to go through each food in detail, understand why it's harmful, and offer simple, affordable, and delicious replacements that will help you feel better in days, not weeks. Processed meats are among the most damaging foods for people over 60. Packed with sodium, nitrates, and saturated fats, they burden the kidneys, raise blood pressure, and increase your risk for heart disease and certain cancers. As we age, our kidneys naturally lose function, and these meats force them to work even harder. Instead, choose lean proteins like grilled chicken, wild-caught salmon, lentils, or organic tofu. These are easier to digest and provide essential nutrients without the toxic overload. Sugary beverages like sodas, sweet teas, and fruit punches are packed with sugar, sometimes up to 40 grams per serving. For seniors, sugary drinks spike blood sugar, promote inflammation, and increase the risk of type 2 diabetes and dementia. Opt for naturally flavored water with lemon or cucumber, herbal teas like hibiscus, or unsweetened almond milk instead. Staying hydrated without spiking your insulin is key to feeling youthful and energized. Refined carbohydrates such as white bread, pastries, and sugary cereals act like sugar in your body and cause rapid spikes in blood glucose. Over time, this damages blood vessels and nerves, leading to complications in vision, kidney function, and cognitive health. Replace them with fiber-rich whole grains like oats, quinoa, whole grain bread, or sweet potatoes. Fiber supports digestion and stabilizes blood sugar levels, keeping your body in balance. Deep-fried foods like French fries, fried chicken, and donuts are high in trans fats and oxidized oils, both of which increase LDL cholesterol and the risk of clogged arteries. For seniors, this can be particularly dangerous as cardiovascular risks are already elevated. Instead, try air frying or baking your foods. Use avocado or olive oil sparingly for cooking and add flavor with herbs and spices like turmeric, garlic, or rosemary. Too much salt, especially from canned soups, fast food, and processed cheese, increases blood pressure, strains the kidneys, and causes bloating. Seniors are more salt sensitive, meaning a high sodium meal can cause spikes in blood pressure or swelling. Look for low sodium or no salt added versions of canned goods, and season food with lemon, basil, or cumin instead of salt. Though marketed as sugar-free solutions, artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin can confuse your metabolism and disrupt gut bacteria. Some studies even link long-term use to glucose intolerance. Stevia and monk fruit extract are better natural alternatives. And the best choice? Train your taste buds to enjoy less sweetness over time. Though marketed as sugar-free solutions, artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin can confuse your metabolism and disrupt gut bacteria. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at processing alcohol. Limiting intake to occasional red wine or eliminating alcohol altogether can improve sleep, mood, and organ health. Full-fat dairy products such as cream, cheese, and whole milk are high in saturated fat and cholesterol, which can lead to arterial stiffness and weight gain. While dairy can be a source of calcium, seniors should try unsweetened plant-based milks like almond or oat milk, or consume Greek yogurt in moderation for its probiotics and protein. Packaged snacks like chips, crackers, and microwave popcorn often contain refined carbs, preservatives, and unhealthy oils. They're also designed to be addictive, which makes portion control difficult. Swap these with air-popped popcorn, a handful of nuts, or sliced veggies with hummus. While red meat contains protein and B12, consuming it excessively can raise the risk of heart disease, inflammation, and colon issues. Seniors should limit red meat to once or twice a week and focus more on plant-based or lean animal proteins. Each of these dietary changes may seem small, but together, they build a foundation for better health. Remember, it's not about restriction, it's about nutrition. Choose whole foods over processed, plant-based meals over fast food, and hydration over sugar. Now before we wrap up, here's a quick list of what to stock in your kitchen. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, berries such as blueberries and strawberries, omega-3 rich fish like salmon and sardines, whole grains like brown rice and quinoa, healthy fats from avocados and olive oil, herbs and spices including turmeric, garlic, and cinnamon, and legumes like beans, lentils, and chickpeas. As a doctor, I've seen firsthand the transformation that comes from simply changing the foods you eat. My patients have lowered their blood pressure, reversed early-stage kidney issues, improved blood sugar control, and felt mentally sharper, just by avoiding harmful foods and embracing better options. Now, let's go even deeper. In the next section, we're going to explore how certain habits formed around these foods are culturally ingrained, especially in the United States, and how seniors can gradually shift these habits without giving up enjoyment or flavor. We'll break this into 3 areas: morning routines, grocery shopping habits, and dining out choices. By the end, you'll be empowered not only to know what to avoid, but how to realistically change your daily life. Let's begin with breakfast habits. Breakfast habits are often the most ingrained part of a senior's daily routine. For many Americans over 60, a typical morning starts with processed cereal, white toast, or even pastries, foods loaded with refined sugars and lacking fiber or protein. Over time, these habits contribute to blood sugar spikes that lead to fatigue mid-morning and cravings for more processed snacks later in the day. A healthier approach is to build a breakfast that balances slow-digesting carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats. For example, try steel-cut oatmeal topped with berries and walnuts, or a slice of whole grain toast with mashed avocado and a poached egg. These simple shifts can reduce inflammation, sustain energy, and help stabilize mood throughout the day. Grocery shopping habits are the second area to re-evaluate. Many seniors find themselves shopping in the middle aisles of the supermarket, where the majority of processed and packaged foods are displayed at eye level. Canned soups, frozen dinners, deli meats, and snack bars are marketed as convenient solutions, but they are often high in sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. The perimeter of the store, where you'll find fresh produce, lean proteins, and whole grains, should become your primary focus. Before heading out, make a shopping list that prioritizes fresh vegetables, legumes, fresh or frozen fish, whole grains, unsalted nuts, and plant-based milk. Shopping with a plan reduces impulse buys and keeps your kitchen stocked with nourishing foods that protect your kidneys, heart, and brain. Dining out choices are another major influence on senior health. Restaurant meals are notorious for oversized portions, hidden salt, and trans fats. Even meals labeled light or heart healthy can contain more sodium than an entire day's recommended intake. When eating out, look for grilled or baked options instead of fried, ask for sauces and dressings on the side, and request steamed vegetables in place of fries or chips. Don't hesitate to ask the server how the food is prepared. Most restaurants will accommodate requests for low salt or no added salt meals. If you're dining out regularly, this one step alone can prevent a gradual rise in blood pressure and help maintain kidney function. Another powerful strategy is to become aware of portion sizes. The portion distortion in American culture has trained people to believe that a full plate means health and value, when in fact, it often means hidden excess calories and salt. Use smaller plates at home and start by serving yourself half of what you'd normally take. Give yourself 20 minutes to eat slowly and mindfully. Research shows that it takes about 20 minutes for the brain to register fullness. By slowing down and savoring each bite, you'll likely find that you're satisfied with less. Let's turn now to beverages, which can be an overlooked source of kidney and heart strain. Many seniors consume several cups of coffee, sweetened tea, or diet sodas daily. While moderate caffeine can be acceptable, excessive consumption dehydrates the body, increases the workload on the kidneys, and may trigger palpitations or anxiety. Diet sodas, though calorie-free, have been linked to insulin resistance and gut microbiome imbalance. A better approach is to aim for water as your primary drink, ideally infused with slices of cucumber, lemon, or fresh mint for flavor. Unsweetened herbal teas, like chamomile or rooibos, provide antioxidants without the sugar or artificial sweeteners. Snacking habits are another area of opportunity. Many seniors are accustomed to packaged crackers, cookies, and chips as their go-to snack. Instead, build a habit of reaching for whole foods. A small bowl of berries, a handful of unsalted almonds, or fresh veggie sticks with hummus provide vitamins, minerals, and fiber that packaged snacks simply can't match. Keep these healthier options visible and convenient. When you open the fridge or pantry, they should be the first thing you see. Finally, let's talk about mindset. Food is tied to emotion, memory, and comfort. Changing a lifetime of habits isn't easy, but it's possible. The key is to start with small, sustainable adjustments and to be patient with yourself. Over time, your palate adapts, cravings diminish, and your body responds with renewed energy, clearer thinking, and stronger resilience against disease. As we've explored in this video, the foods you eat after 60 have a powerful impact on your overall health, especially when it comes to your kidneys, heart, brain, and metabolism. While some of the items we discussed, like processed meats, sugary drinks, and refined carbs, may be staples in the American diet, they can silently fuel chronic illness and accelerate aging. The good news is that by making even small, consistent changes, like switching to whole grains, drinking more water, or choosing fresh produce over packaged snacks, you can dramatically reduce your risk for disease and feel more energized each day. Remember, health is not about deprivation, it's about smart choices. You've got one body, one life, so fuel it with intention. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Seniors Today for more weekly advice on how to age with strength, wisdom, and vitality.